What's up everybody, Jared here with CarBuzz.com, and as you may be able to tell by what's behind me, I'm not in my normal setting. I am out here at Thermal Raceway in Palm Springs, California, because Lexus has flown me out to drive the all-new 2020 RCF. And when I say all new, the RCF has been given some subtle refreshes to make it better. It's been made lighter. They have changed some things up front, such as these new headlights. But what stands behind me is the new RCF Track Edition. Now, this is a completely different vehicle altogether. This is going to be a limited edition model for the entire world. Only about 50 of these are going to be coming to the US, so you're going to be very lucky if you get your hands on one. This was actually revealed at the Detroit Auto Show, and now I'm getting a chance to finally drive it. This thing is way lighter than a regular RCF. You've got this carbon fiber hood. You've got this carbon fiber splitter. And now let's go see what's out back, because that's where this car really differentiates itself from a normal Lexus RCF. All right, so back here towards the tail end of the car, this is where the big story is on the RCF Track Edition. Holy fast and furious, Batman, look at this spoiler. It looks like it was ripped right out of the 90s. It's gigantic, I absolutely adore it. It's all carbon. It has the little F logo sort of ingrained into it right here. And basically this is going to help for two reasons. It's going to give a lot better aerodynamics to keep you firmly pressed into the road. And instead of having the mechanical spoiler as you do on a normal RCF, which pops up and is motorized at 50 miles an hour, this one is a lot lighter, but you still have plenty of trunk space available. Even on a track prepped car like this one, you still have a nice trunk as well. And the one other thing I wanted to point to back here is these exhaust tips. You can tell they have somewhat of a blue finish to them. That's because the exhaust is titanium on this Track Edition. It is an exclusive only on the RCF track model. Sounds bloody fantastic when you're at full tilt. We're gonna go ahead and get it out on the track very soon, but they look phenomenal and they sound phenomenal. And before we get it out on the racetrack, I just wanna show you real quick the unique interior that you'll be getting on this RCF Track Edition. All right, so let's check out the interior, where Lexus has really snazzed up this Track Edition model with a bold red interior with these bright red seats. You also get red carbon fiber. Lexus had some practice making colored carbon fiber last year with the 10th anniversary edition that had blue carbon fiber and blue seats. We actually get to drive those today. That is also gorgeous. But this red interior is really cool, especially it pops so much because the only two colors that you're going to be able to get in the US are this ultrasonic white and a flat gray. I believe it's called Nebula Gray. So I really like the red interior. They've saved some weight on these excellent seats. I think these are some of the best seats in the automotive industry. They usually have heating and ventilation. Lexus cut that out to save weight. On a track car with a giant wing, you know what? That's fine with me. And the real reason Lexus flew us out here is to see how this car performs on a racetrack. So let's do that now and see how the RCF Track Edition does at Thermal Raceway. All right, so before we hop on the racetrack, let's stop and take a minute to talk about what's so different about the RCF Track Edition versus a normal RCF. So for the 2020 model year, all RCFs are a bit more powerful. They now produce 472 horsepower and 395 foot-pounds of torque. Those are increases of 5 and 6 respectively from last year's model. They have also tweaked the 8-speed automatic transmission, so it now has launch control. So in a normal RCF, you're going to be able to do 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. In this Track Edition that I'm driving, 3.9 seconds, which is a lot quicker than the outgoing RCF. So we also have a couple other things to make this car a heck of a lot lighter than a normal RCF. 176 pounds lighter. That is an enormous weight savings over the last generation. That's thanks to that carbon fiber hood, the titanium exhaust, that carbon fiber rear spoiler out back, all of which adds up to a car that is much lighter. The base RCF is still 55 pounds lighter than the outgoing car, which is great. So we're going to test it out here on the racetrack. A normal RCF is going to set you back $64,750. This track edition, there's only going to be 50 of them in the US, so you're probably not going to be able to buy one, but if you are interested, they are $96,650, which is less than what you'd pay for a BMW M4 CS, which I've actually driven on this exact racetrack. So let's go out and see how they compare around Thermal Raceway out in Palm Springs, California. All right, let's try launch control and let go. All right. All right, so we're underway in the RCF track edition. It's a quick little mother. We're going very quickly. Got really good steering. I've got nice feel and feedback through the turns here on the track. A lot of downforce being provided by that rear wing. I can feel the Michelin tires gripping. I feel plenty of confidence. Put it in. The throttle response is phenomenal. You put your foot down and it gives you instant acceleration. All right, those are the carbon ceramics. They are very good brakes. I'm loving the carbon ceramics here on the track. Oh yeah, the throttle is attached to your spine. You put your foot down and it is just there. All right, we're coming in, braking hard. Yes, the carbon ceramics are great. Lots of grip felt on these Michelin PS4S tires. Oh yeah, throttle out, easy. Gave it a boot lick and it did not step out at all. I drove the BMW M4 CS around this very same racetrack, and I don't know, this is pretty easy to drive too. The M4 was very capable thanks to its grippy tires, but I think this is also really capable. I'm really surprised. It doesn't feel as heavy as I thought it would feel on a racetrack, but that 176-pound weight savings is great. Hard on the brakes. Oh yeah, good braking. There we go. I feel it nice and controlled. Seats hugging me in good. Power out, and we're coming through. And that was our lap. Whew. Not too bad at all in the RCF track edition. Nice lap. All right, so now that we've driven the RCF track edition around an actual racetrack, let's sum up what we've learned today. Well, the weight reduction that they've done on this track edition is an excellent improvement to the RC, although I don't think you are going to be in the market to buy one of these. There's only 50 of them coming to the US, so you'll be very lucky if you get to buy one at all, or maybe we'll see some dealer markups on it. That's unfortunate, but it could happen. The throttle is crazy on these cars. That's the thing that I want to get home to you. You put your foot on the throttle, it is instant. That's what Lexus told us their number one goal and priority was on this new 2020 model, and I think they hit that nail right on the head. I'm not going to bother giving this a CarBuzz rank because there's only going to be but so many of them, so I'm not going to bother giving this one a score. We will try and get a 2020 RCF non-track edition back at home for a full week of review, and I will give it a score then and there. So if you liked this video and you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe to the CarBuzz YouTube channel and download our apps on iOS and Android to see all of the latest and greatest in automotive news and to watch more reviews just like this one. Hope you've enjoyed the video. See you next time.